Good dawn, noon, or dusk to all my fellow adventurers, creators, duelists, and gamers. Welcome back to the channel. In today's story, we'll be going over our experience at Torg Gaming Expo in Columbus, as well as just about what we're doing and how things have been going. Um, so of course, if you guys haven't been watching the video or watching the channel, I mean, Um, I recently went to Torg Gaming Expo down in Columbus this past week. I believe it was last week on Saturday. And so overall, I had a blast, of course. It was great. I will say, out of like a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 7 out of 10. I do think that Cleveland Gaming Con is better. It had more vendors. And there was just generally more stuff to do. Like when it came to like games, like stations and whatnot, there were arcade games there too. But like Cleveland Gaming Con had way more arcade games. They had a whole section for the old school gaming consoles, which they did as well, but there were way more. Then they had the newest stuff. You know, as you guys saw, we were playing Mortal Kombat 1, and that was when it had just came out. They didn't have any new games at Torg. So there were no stations for like, Mortal Kombat 1 or anything, or any new games coming out. There wasn't anything like that. It was just kind of like a small section of arcades, a small section of old school gaming consoles, and that was it. And the rest was just like a couple of vendors. The location itself was a lot smaller as well. The only difference I'd say is that there were way more people there. So way more people went to this con than going to Cleveland Gaming Con. But I would personally say that Cleveland Gaming Con had better like vendors and better stands and stuff. Honestly, it was just an overall fun experience. Also, it Cleveland Gaming Con also had more people in cosplay. So this one didn't have a lot of a lot of people in cosplay, so I didn't get that many pictures. There were quite a few people in cosplay, so I'll put an asterisk next to it. There were a lot of people in cosplay, but literally like 90% of the people there were dressed as Mario and Luigi, and Peach and Wario and Waluigi. Like it was a bunch of Mario characters. Granted, Charles Martinet was there. If you guys don't know who Charles Martinet is, that's the voice, the original voice of Mario. So a lot of people got pictures with them. I had got there early and we were standing in line, but I realized that I love Mario. I love Charles. Like I really thank him for everything that he's done for like my childhood personally, and just my life growing up as far as the Mario games. But I really didn't feel like I needed a picture. So I didn't want to waste the little bit of time that we had there with waiting the whole time in line, because the line was pretty long. So and that was even when we got there early. So I didn't get any pictures with any of them. There weren't really any people I wanted to take pictures with. I think I don't know if it's GalaxyCon or if it's Anime Fest, but one of the two is supposed to have Grant Gustin and Charlie Cox. That one is the one I'm gonna like. I'm gonna want a picture. Like I have to get a picture with Grant Gustin. Like, come on. Come on. So it's granted that I'm going to get pictures with him and Charlie Cox as well. But as far as the other cons, there's never really. Oh, there's that one's gonna also have wrestlers at it as well. I gotta figure out which one that is, guys. I gotta figure out which one that is, because it's gonna have like Mick Foley there and Kane and the Hardy Brothers and all types of stuff, like a bunch of old school wrestlers and stuff. So that's gonna be cool. But Torg was kind of underwhelming. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I said, it was great. It was awesome. But it seems to me that it really just wasn't like as big as Cleveland Gaming Con. Um, I think it's bigger in the sense that more people know about Torg or go to Torg because there were more people there. Whereas like Cleveland Gaming Con just had more to offer, honestly. Um, yeah, and so like I didn't get a lot of pictures with a lot of people because a lot of people were like dressed up as Mario characters, and I already got a picture of Mario and Luigi, so that was cool. None of the Warriors or Waluigi's were that great, so I wasn't really gonna take a picture with them. So maybe next time, Wario and Waluigi. Maybe next time. But yeah, uh, I didn't really like partake in a lot of games or anything. Like I played some old school Guitar Hero, which was super fun. We played Guitar Hero 3 with the guitar. That was like probably the highlight of the entire trip because we had like a bunch of people around us and everybody was passing the guitar around, so it was super fun doing that. Um, I even did an interview with a magazine, 614 magazine, while playing it because it was just such a buzz around it, and people were like the interviewer was just wondering like why do I think there's so much like entertainment or excitement around stuff like this, and so it was genuinely a great time and a great moment. Um, I will say, other than that, like I said, Cleveland Gaming Con definitely was better. If you guys didn't go to Cleveland Gaming Con, I'd recommend that over Torg. But go to both. I would still go to Torg. I would definitely still go to Torg, 100%. I just love going to gaming cons and comic cons and anime cons, so that's just something I would do. But if you're looking for like which one's the best and which one's the better one to go to, if you had to choose and you only got to pick one, or like if you may have to make that option, I'd recommend Cleveland Gaming Con. It was bigger, it was better, it was closer in Cleveland. The hotel we stayed at in Columbus was terrible. Like, I wouldn't say hotel, motel. The motel we stayed at in Columbus was just, it was horrible. So that kind of made it even worse. But I ended up getting, of course, some cards and whatnot. You guys know I always grab cards from some stands to shout them out and whatnot. So Torg gives out like these little gaming pins. They have their own like characters that they made, I guess, like Torg Man or something. No one explained that to me or said anything about it. But there were these guys who were dressed up in, actually, so I got this backpack right here from her, and there were 3 guys dressed up in these 3 outfits. I don't know who those are, but I'm assuming like they're the like mascots of Torg, Yeah, see, so like one of it says Torg Man, so I'm assuming that's what this one is because he's got a little T on his head. So got a little Torg Man pin. He looks pretty cool. That's why I kept it and whatnot. Awesome backpack. All right, and so first off, we have a card by Low Blast. So Low Blast is making a game called Gunter. So Gunter is like a retro space shooter game. If you guys don't follow my channel on TikTok, Eusavius Prime 2596. That's EUSAVIOUS Prime 2596. You can find like a small video. You can find a TikTok video on Gunter and Low Blast on my TikTok. Right here we've got CC Games. Let me try to hold that for y'all so y'all can scan it. So if you want, you can scan the QR code. So this will take you to, hopefully take you, to CC Games. And what they do is this right here. So I actually got me some pretty cool stuff at the con while I was there. I got me a replica of Mario, Super Mario 64, and The Legends of Ocarina of Time. These are my two favorite 64 games. So I ended up getting both of those. And I also, well, I'll go over the stuff I also grabbed. But so if you're interested in getting things like this right here, then I definitely recommend that you guys check out CC Games, because they make all types of stuff like that. They've got like game, like the old Game Boy games like that. They've got Super Nintendo stuff like Super Nintendo cartridges, all different like old school cartridges for real. And they're really cool, really cool. So we found a game called Bug and Seek. You guys can scan that QR code right there if you want to check them out. This is by So Peculiar Games. As well, we did another video with them as well on our TikTok, so you could check them out. Let's see. So we got Plushie Mart right here. You guys want some cool plushies? Because if you don't know, I got me that right there. Oh my gosh. I got me a little ghost face. As soon as I saw it, I had to buy it. It was $20. I hurt my heart and my wallet to pay $20 for this, but I had to get a little ghost face. Like, come on. Had to get it. So, we got a little ghost face. Doesn't want to stay up. Alright, you can stay over here then. He's like, nah, I'm trying to sit over here. You don't even want to stand up no more. Okay. So now the little ghost face is in the hizzy. So that's Plushie Mart. Then we've got Bird President for a designer. We got an illustrator and designer here. So shout out to Bird President. You guys can check them out on social media if you'd like. Then we've got Phoenix's Homemade Treats. And you can also check them out on social media as well. So I had to check them out instantly because I saw it was like Phoenix's Homemade Treats. Had to pay homage to the Phoenix business, you know. So I went over there, supported. The blueberry Danish I got was really good, actually. It was like really good. Like really good. And then we've got Carol Studios Limited. So you guys can go ahead and check them out. You can check on their QR code right here. And what they do is they work on glitch drawings, art, music, videos, and stories. So go ahead and give them a look. And shouts out to all the folks that stopped by at Torg. Again, if you guys really want to get a detailed look on what I went through at Torg, go ahead and check it out on my TikTok. I got a nice amount of videos and some pictures on there for you guys. So to continue on what I had got at Torg, I had to grab me the league badges. So if you guys don't know, I am a Pokemon head. Fell off like after what? Sun and Moon. Kind of fell off after Sun and Moon. But these are from my favorite league. This is from the Sinnoh League, my all-time favorite league. If you guys don't know, my favorite Pokemon is Infernape, which is from Sinnoh League. And so this was like my absolute most fun time playing Pokemon. These were my favorite Pokemon. This is my favorite story, adventure, legendaries, all of it. It's all right here. But yeah, so I absolutely had to get the real life, Sinnoh League badges. Along with that, I had to grab the Dragon Balls. So, if you guys see, I now hold all 7 of the real Dragon Balls. Okay? These are the real ones. I know they're a lot smaller than you think, but these are the real Dragon Balls. I'm just sitting on a wish. Just cuz. Y'all dogging me with ads, huh? Alright. So, moving on, of course, so I showed you guys that I got Ghostface. I couldn't grab Ghostface without Haru. So, if you guys don't know, Spirited Away is my all-time favorite movie. It is just an art piece. So when I saw this, I had to grab it immediately because I have been looking for more posters. I've been thinking about where exactly I'm going to put this, but we're definitely going to put it up. Then we also got this cool neon sign for that says game room. So when we start doing our gaming videos, I'm gonna put this up like right here. I'm probably move the Zelda picture so it's more in frame, and then move this to right here so it says game room right here above my head. And then we'll probably find a good place for the Zelda picture, so that way you guys can see the Zelda picture better. Then we'll also find a place for the Haru picture. And then, of course, I got these things. So, I originally was going there to look for some Naruto posters or some like Yu-Gi-Oh posters, right? To like spruce up some walls, because I only have a Dragon Ball Super poster, a My Hero Academia poster, and that's it for my anime posters. So I only got those 2. So I want to get a Naruto one for sure, and then I want to get a Yu-Gi-Oh poster. And so I didn't quite find either of those, but I did find this right here. This raw Avatar: The Last Airbender. Look at this. Look at that. Did I see this? Oh, I'm trying to get Uncle Iroh. I'm trying to get Iroh. Look, if y'all don't see the third one is Uncle Iroh sitting there meditating with the dragon behind him. That's a good one right there with lightning under him, bro. Like, they should have made this one the first one and made the other 2 like on there. But yes, I got this raw poster right here. Then we also got this. So it's the 3 legendary birds from Pokemon. Saw that, had to grab it as well. So we'll be putting those up. And then the ultimate piece de resistance. It wasn't a whole poster, but it was what I was looking for. So as you guys could see, we got the Ring Dragon Raw, Obelisk the Tormentor, and Slifer the Sky Dragon. I think this is one of the coolest freaking posters I've ever seen. Like, hands down, one of the coolest posters I've ever seen. Like, whoever made these little holographic posters, man, like, they got it. They definitely got it. Shouts out to them. So, yeah. Can't wait to put these up. Also got to determine where I'm going to put these. I definitely want to put them somewhere where you guys are going to be able to see them in the videos. But yeah, so those are the things that I picked up during Torg Gaming Expo. It was super fun. Had a blast. Would definitely recommend to anybody else. And yeah. If you guys want to see any pictures or videos about that, go ahead and check out my TikTok, Eusebius Prime 2596. And so, other than the Gaming Expo, I've actually been, like I said, I've been getting stuff ready to get the other channel prepared for the gaming videos and streaming. I recently ran into a problem because I figured out that you can only stream from Xbox only to Twitch. And so I'm trying to, find some ways to work around that. And so I had to order like a dual HDMI cord, which I was waiting to get in. So that's why it's kind of been some time since I recorded. Because I'm trying to wait till that gets in. And then I'm going to try to test it with the laptop and see if my whole little plan works. If it does, we'll be streaming on YouTube and whatnot. And if not, then we'll have to just stream on Twitch, and then we'll record the video, edit it, and throw it on the YouTube channel. As far as Adventure and Quest, we have been trucking along. I have only 4 more of the profession systems to do. I just need to go over runesmithing, scribing, woodcutting, and weaving. I remember last time I said on the video, I made a mistake and said that after I was done with the professions that I'm going on to character creation. I ended up forgetting that there's a whole combat section. So I have to do combat section, and then we'll move on to character creation. After that, we'll be done with the book. Answer? No. Alright. So, with that being said, I also want to start getting live streams going for this channel while I'm working on that stuff, where you guys can just come and sit in, we can talk, chat, and this and that, and ask questions about what, adventure and quest while I'm working on it. Yeah. And so everything's been great. Everything's moving along perfectly fine. We'll be getting, after this video is uploaded, we'll be getting the Chroma video out for the Night Suns. That we've been had that video, but I wanted to release the Storytime video first and then get the Chroma video out. But yeah, so everything's been great. I think we're doing really good on time, or just as far as how fast we're moving along on the book. Getting a lot done on that, honestly. I can't wait till it's done so I can show you guys in its entirety what it's like, and actually do a video. When it is done, we'll be doing a video with one of my friends, Ray. He has a channel called Weebs in the Hood. We'll be doing like a little collab interview video about Adventure and Quest on there and talk about it. And maybe even like throw a little game or something together, like, we'll see. But yeah, it's been a blast. Glad that you guys stopped by for another story time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Joy, love, and peace.